Hey orchid loving friends, it's Deb. So I just wanted to share an observation with you. This is my Goldstaff, lovingly known as Twinkie because of the little diamonds that she has in the petals, which you can't really see. So this is my third week of giving them some kelp, and this is the third week that she has dropped some blooms. Blooms wilting. So I have, read over and over how kelp is such a fantastic thing for the orchids. It stimulates the hormones in it, stimulates root growth, vegetative growth. So I have thought, okay, well, this is a good time to introduce it. And so I've been doing that gradually, and I've been doing it separate of their regular fertilizing feeding days. So every Wednesday, I top up their water with some of this. So this is a local company, Kelp Man, here in West Vancouver. Want to support local business. So I picked it up. The feeding instructions is 1 teaspoon per 1 liter. So the first round that I did a 1/4 teaspoon in my 2 liter watering can. And I went around and just topped up all of the orchids. I topped up their current water level, raised it right up, gave them a nice big drink of it. Left them in there for 30 minutes, dumped the water out, gave them fresh water. So I wanted to do it separate of the regular feeding days as well, just because I'm introducing it. It's something new. I want to do it gradually, that kind of thing, and I didn't want to mix it with what they're currently doing. So that first round, she dropped a couple blooms. So, and they were, some of the older ones, so that's typical, that's normal, never gave it a second thought. Last week when I did it, again, I woke up the next day after the feeding day, and she had dropped some more blooms. It was also very hot. That's when we started getting our regular summer. It was also very hot in here. So I thought, okay, well, maybe that's what it is. She just doesn't like the heat. Never gave it another thought. So here we are, day after kelp. She's done it again. And this time, and last week it was random ones, like here and there. This time, it's some of her newer blooms. So, which I found very, very odd. So either she, and I have this dose yesterday was a 1/2 teaspoon per the 2 liter water can. So I increased the dosage slowly. What I have noticed with her is her spikes are extending. She's going to shoot a little branch off here. So I'm thinking that the reaction of her to the kelp is supposed to induce root growth, vegetative growth. So is it possible that that kelp is just telling her, okay, drop your blooms and let's focus energy somewhere else? I don't get it. I do know I will not give her any more while she's in bloom, that's for sure. I got a growing tip on her big fat root. I don't really see anything else anywhere. There's a I mean, her aerial root has had that growing tip on it for a while, so I don't see anything else anywhere else. So what I ended up doing too is I ended up opening her leaf a little bit because it looked like she had, down in there, she had a root, or she has a root in there, and it kind of just grew into the leaf and couldn't go any further. So I kind of opened that leaf joint up a little bit to see if maybe it would reactivate that root. And there's another one that got stuck over here and ended up growing into the leaf itself, which is very odd. When these two roots were formed. But I'm not doing anything with the leaves on that side, that's for sure. So, yeah, and this tie is not placing any pressure on those roots either. It's just sitting there so that I can hook her to the glass easily to kind of raise her up a little bit. But yeah, crazy kind of situation with the kelp. Interesting. And then her counterpart, so same plant, slowly, bring you over here. Same orchid, no reaction. She has not dropped a single bloom. Yeah. Very strange. Very strange indeed. So, have you had any kind of experiences like this with the introduction of kelp? For those of you who do use it regularly in your feeding, I'd be interested to get some feedback on that or your thoughts of this. I just will not give her another round of it while she's in bloom. And if I see any other adverse reaction to it, I'll just stop giving it to her, period. But I found it very, very strange that that's happened. Looking forward to some comments. Thanks, everyone.